Peeking, the ultimate mechanic to quick stop / stop on a dime against your opponent at any given moment. Peeking, otherwise known as quick stopping, has always been one of the most efficient and also prolific ways to stop and shoot. With this video today, it will change your entire perspective on NBA 2K25. Hey man, I'm telling y'all, I always come with some new things. I always come with that new sauce, and every single time I find something out, y'all know that y'all always gonna find out. You know what I'm trying to say? Y'all gonna find out from Mr. Sebuary himself. I'm not even with the chitty chat, bro. I'm really interested into showing y'all this today. Y'all just make sure before anything, y'all hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and make sure you turn on all post notifications and become part of the game so that you don't miss any single type of video from me in the future. I love y'all boys so much. Let's get into it, man. Alright, y'all, so first things first, you want to come to controller settings, right, y'all? Controller settings has one of the best assets in this game that will change the whole goddamn mechanic of dribbling in this game. You want to make sure that your pro stick orientation is on absolute. Quick peeking, quick stopping has to do with dribbling. You have to do a move first, then stop on a dime, but there's a certain way to do it, and we're gonna get into that. Make sure that this is on absolute at all times. Pro stick function, make sure that this is on default, all right, y'all, default, because there will be the push peeking in this video as well. After you set that to absolute and leave that on default, you want to scroll down all the way down here, and you want to turn passive dribble hand switches off. It's gonna be enabled for some of y'all, especially if you don't know about this setting, but this messes up your dribbling down to a T. And if we're gonna dribble to the left and to the right, or do a specific type of move to the right or to the left, depending on which hand the ball is in, I'm not gonna lie to you, you cannot have your player, you know, switching his hands when you don't want him to. So turn this off, all the way off to disabled, and y'all should be good after that. Now when it comes to this new peek that I'm going to display, you only need one thing, one move, one thing in your arsenal, and it is going to be Combo Moves Pro. Pro is the best combos in this game, and with what I'm gonna show y'all, it is the best way to peek in NBA 2K25. I mean, besides the push peek in this way that I'm about to show y'all is hands down the best ways to peek in this game. As y'all boys know, you do need a specific dribble style to push peek in the fastest and most effective way, and it's going to be Darius Garland. Darius Garland has the fastest push dribble move in the game, so if you cannot get Darius Garland, not gonna lie, that sucks for you. You could probably use, you know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander or something like that, like for like, you know, 6'9 guards, 6'10, because you could do the push peek with any build in the game. Honestly, you just need to know how to do it. Alright, man, so before, the best way to quick stop was going to the left and to the right, up on the right stick, and then shoot. Things have changed, y'all. Things have changed. Now, not only is this way, you know, not the most effective, but this way it's the most basic, okay? It's the most basic, it's the easiest way. If you're new to the game, I'll probably just say, you know, get used to this first, get used to like flicking up on the right stick first and then shooting right off of that. You could do it either which way. You could do it going to the corner, flick up on the right stick, and then boom, you know what I'm trying to say, you could go to the right corner as well. You could do it any type of way, Now for this newest peek, for the new peek that I recently found out how to do not too long ago, maybe like around 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I know it took me a while to post this, but y'all know that y'all gonna get it any type of way, you know what I'm trying to say. And whenever I find out something, I always let y'all boys know. So it's basically like, you know, flicking up and down on the right stick. So, you know, the regular quick stop, which is, you know, up on the right stick, stop, you know what I'm trying to say, up on the right stick, stop. It's very similar to this pro combos, but instead, if I'm going to the left or to the right, obviously to quick stop, to quick peek, you have to be moving to the left or to the right, aka running to the left or to the right, depending on which hand the ball is in. So if the ball's in the left hand, I'm obviously going to be running to the left. You know what I'm trying to say? If the ball's in the right hand, I'm going to be running to the right. That's self-explanatory. That's like a kindergarten type of knowledge. You want to do the pro combo moves running to the left and to the right. So basically, initially, how you do the pro combos is you want to flick up and down on the right stick. This is how I do it. Some people do it to left and to the right, right, left. I do it up, down. Up, down is the most effective and efficient way for me to do it. It could be different for you. You could try up, down. You could try, you know, that way. You know what I'm trying to say? You could try this way. you know, you're gonna get it every single time. Like it's one of those moves where you're gonna get every single time. Like no matter how you do it, no matter which hand the ball is in, you know, you just want to flick up and on the right stick very fast. So up down, look, up down. Okay, give me like some type of like, you know, synthesizer break. I don't know what the hell that was, but up down. See, give me that synthesizer again. Look, up down. You know, you want to keep getting that right there. Want to keep getting that right there. That's the best way for me to do it. It's probably gonna be the best way for you to do it as well. I don't know, I may be wrong, but let's just say I do a Steve Francis. I am a small guard, so I do get Steve Francis. Tall guards can also do this as well, as long as you have pro combos. Let's just say you're going to the right? Do a move, up, down, quick stop, shoot. The fastest, and like, I know y'all seen how fast that was. That compared to this, okay, see, I'm already so equipped to doing up down that I just did up down again. That compared to this though, way different. Like that kind of gives like a 2K20 quick stop feel. Obviously, yeah, 2K20 quick stop, quick peek was definitely faster because there wasn't no pro play initiated by Mike Wang to, you know what I'm trying to say, mess with the movement. But it's all good though. This is the closest thing that we're gonna get to like something like that. I've done on the right stick every single time. Like I know y'all see that. Like I know I'm not bugging. Like look at that right there. Look how fast that was. And I'm not gonna lie, this quick stop is definitely more effective when you do it off a hezzy, like a hezzy like Kobe White, Darius Garland, a hezzy like Tyrese Halliburton, hezzies like that. Like look, definitely way more effective when you do it off a hezzy. But you can do this, you know, let's just say like you want to do it off of like a little step back. Run that way, boom, stop. Every single time. Best quick peek in the game as of right now, for sure. For sure, especially if you were 6'4" Patty Mills. Woo! Oh my god. I'm telling y'all, barbecue chicken. Now, one thing I notice is when you're trying to do this pro combos, quick stop or quick peek, sometimes if you do it too fast, you're actually gonna get the regular one, which is this right here, which is just, you know, flicking up on the right stick, and it's gonna look very slow. It's gonna look clunky. Like, yes, that is the most basic quick stop in the game, the most, like, you know, easiest stop in the game to do. But if once you learn this right here, like, I'm gonna just show y'all real quick. Like, look at that right there. Look at how fast, like, do y'all see that? It is too elite. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that right there, y'all. Y'all telling me that that's not like a 2K20 type of quick stop right there? Look at that. Like, look at how fast that is, bro. Nobody is, who's contesting that? Who's contesting this? Y'all let me know, unless it's Yao Ming or something like that, bro. Y'all let me know, bro. And sometimes if you do it even way faster, you're gonna get, you know, a regular fade and stuff like that. So you really have to take your time. It's all a timing thing. Always remember that it is a timing thing when it comes to things that have to do with dribbling, bro. And unfortunately, yes, the quick stop, it has to do with dribbling. So if dribbling is not your specialty, I'm sorry, my boy, you may not be, you will be able to do it, you know what I'm saying? So you can do anything that you want to do in this game, bro. It's just gonna take a little bit of practice, you know what I'm trying to say? To me, this is second nature. It always has been. I'm playing 2K for like 10 plus years, you feel me? So stuff like this is just way too easy. So look, once again, if the ball is in the right hand, left hand, it doesn't matter. Just get used to this right here. Get used to the pro combo moves and stuff like that. You want to get used to this. Once you get used to this animation and you run to the left or to the right, you want to make sure that you do up, down while running to the left and to the right. Let go of everything and then shoot. So just like that right there. You see that right there? Just like that. Now I'm gonna do it to this side. Just like that. Look at how fast that is. The faster you do it, you know, with the proper timing, the better it's gonna look. So like, look at that. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? It's always gonna look like that every single time if you get the timing right. But if you do it too fast, like, let me just see, like that, you know, it's gonna give like a even more, you know, you want to be fluid with it and stuff like that with the timing. So yeah, hold on, look, oh my god. Okay, see, I got a fade right there because I did it way too fast. You see, I probably got like 90% mastered. I just know that this is the best way to quick stop in this game as of right now, besides the push peek. Like, the push peek is something totally different. You got to be moving at an angle and stuff like that. But when it comes to this right here, you know, stopping on a dime has never been far more easier than this and far more effective. Alright, y'all, so we in a 3v3 promo arena with it. It's just way more space to work with. Like, you know, I can actually show y'all which angle I'm running. I can run this way, you know what I'm trying to say. I can run all the way this way. I can run up the court. I can do the push peek. I can do the push drill move that's actually attached to the push peek and stuff like that. Basically, you know, it doesn't really matter which hand the ball is in. I probably showed y'all this about maybe like 3 to 5 times. I don't really remember. I just know that a lot of people don't know how to do this. You know what I'm trying to say? Because this is not just something that you wake up in the morning, I'm just gonna do this. Like, no, yo, you feel what I'm trying to say? So I know for a fact that there's a lot of people that this is gonna be useful for. So initially, you just want to get used to the push drill move. The reason why I'm saying this is because that's like the starter. Like, that's like the engine for the car. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, without an engine, the car cannot start and, you know, can't function properly. So basically, you just want to flick up on the right stick while you're moving up the court. Or I should say turboing up the court, running up the court, whatever you want to call it. You know, you want to hold R2 while you flick up on the right stick. You're going to get that animation every single time where he pushes the ball in front of him. Kind of like what Kyrie Irving does in real life, if y'all boys watch basketball and stuff like that. But yeah, this is by far the most fastest and effective push drill move in the game, Darius Garland. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said you got to have Darius Garland. And if you can't, for a tall guard, you probably use like, you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, you know, the second best dribble style in the game for guards, or, you know, for people that like to dribble, stuff like that. So, you know, you just want to get used to that. You want to get used to that the most you can. And because you're going to be running at an angle with it. At some point, you know, once you get used to it, you're not going to be running straight. You're going to be running kind of diagonally to the left and to the right, because you can only do it diagonally to the left and to the right. You cannot do it running forward, unfortunately. I don't know why. That's just how it works. You feel what I'm trying to say? I found this out around like October, November, and it's been the same way ever since. You know, once you find something out on 2K, it's not going to change. It's going to be like that the entire year. Once you get used to the push drill move, now it's time to implement those diagonal runs, as in, you know, running at an angle diagonally up the court. So that's the best way I can probably explain it. You want to run how I'm running. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, if I'm running to the right, I'm going to be running diagonally to the right. If I'm running to the left, I'm going to be running diagonally to the left. And once you get that down, once you get down running diagonally at an angle, then it's time to time your shot. And you're not going to be timing your shot with square. You're going to be timing it with the stick. So it's basically like you're rhythm shooting, but you're not getting the benefits to rhythm shooting. You know what I'm trying to say? You're rhythm shooting, but you're not getting like that extra, you know, percentile, because you're not actually rhythm shooting. You're just shooting with the stick because you're holding down. So basically, if the ball is in the right hand, right, I'm gonna run this way. I'm gonna let the push drill move animation play out. Then I'm gonna hold the stick diagonally down to the left. That's if the ball is in the right hand, because the ball is always going to end up in the left hand once you push drill move to the right. When you're push dribbling to the left, like diagonally dribbling to the left at an angle, you're going to be on the left side of the court. So it's going to look like this. Look, it's going to look like this. The ball's going to end up in the right hand. You know what I'm trying to say? The ball's going to end up in the right hand. I didn't actually try to time that right there. That's why I got it very early. But I'm just showing y'all what I'm working with. You know what I'm trying to say? All right, so boom. The ball's in the right hand. I'm going to run this way. Push drill move. Then I'm going to hold the stick diagonally down to the left while holding R2. You want to be holding R2 at all times, which is the turbo button, which is this button right here. You want to be holding this button every single time at all times. All right, y'all? So now, since I'm running to the left, right, I'm going to do a move. Put in my left hand, push drill move. I'm going to hold the right stick diagonally down to the right. So if you're running to the left, after the push drill move is initiated, you want to wait for the animation to play out. Don't let it play out too much, or else you're gonna mess it up. And then you want to hold the right stick diagonally down to the left or to the right, depending on which hand the ball is in. So basically, every single time you push drill move and you're running to the left, the ball is always gonna end up in the right hand, like on your player. That's why you're holding down the right stick diagonally down to the right, and you have to time it while holding the right stick diagonally down to the right, just like a regular jump shot. Not nothing too crazy. You know what I'm trying to say? And if the ball is in the left hand, every single time you do the push drill move up the court, he's gonna put it back in his left hand. That's why you're timing your shot with holding the right stick diagonally down to the left, timing your shot. It might be a little confusing, it might be a little bit mind-boggling at first, but thank God, thank the universe that we on YouTube right now. You can actually replay the video over and over and over again to hear what I'm really trying to say. But it's really self-explanatory though. Once you get used to it, it's gonna be a piece of cake. I'm telling y'all, bro, it's going to be very easy. As of right now, I'm on a new build. That's why I'm not hitting these shots right now. But once you get the timing down, oh, I ain't gonna lie, it's over. It's over. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, I'm telling y'all, it's over. It's over. But hey man, there go the video right there. If I helped y'all boys out in any specific type of way, and if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, more importantly, turn on all post notifications. I love y'all boys so much. More videos like this to come in the future, especially if this one goes crazy. Let me get 1,000 likes, you feel what I'm trying to say, if y'all can. I'll see y'all next one, man.